Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat kripatamaham vande Paramanandamadhavam Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 17, Shraddha Traya Vibhaga. Based on the Shraddha, the tapas at the physical level, oral level, and mental level differ. Now what is the sattvic tapas, rajasic tapas, and tamasic tapas are being now elaborated. Verse 17, Shraddhaya paraya taptam tapas tatrividham narai afalakamshibhir yuktaihi sattvikam parichakshate. That type of tapas, ascetic practice, is said to be sattvic in nature. What is it? Number one, naraihi, of course, by people. Paraya shraddhaya taptam. The ascetic practices, tapas, taken to by people with parashraddha, with intense shraddha. Shraddha, that firm conviction about what is told in the Shastras in terms of what is to be done, why it is to be done, how it is to be done. Total Shraddha, because Shastra said. And Shastra who gave Ishvara. So that total confidence and total belief in the truth of what is told by Parameshwara, that prompts him to have that strong, intense Shraddha. Already seen many times, Shraddha is belief pending inquiry. It is not just swallow. It is not just blind belief. It has got a basis. And you are going to put forth efforts to verify and discover for yourself the truth of what you had Shraddha about. So it is a very sound belief, not superstition, which is unfounded. In superstition, the belief is unfounded and never bother to verify it. It is not the case. You should know Shraddha because it is Adhyatma Shastra. Shraddha is very important because what the goal is told
is totally opposed to what we experience moment by moment. There is no connection at all. It appears as though absurd. What the truth Shastra declares appears to be absurd in contrast to what we experience day by day, 24/7. Shraddha in the Sari. No, it can't go wrong because it is told so in the Vedas. Veda is a manual, a user's guidelines given by Parameshwara with the Srishti creation. Parameshwara, who is omniscient, Sarvajna, omnipotent, Sarvashaktiman, can never go wrong. And when Parameshwara gives these instructions for the good of the humanity, he will never tell a lie. So he is interested in the good of the humanity. Therefore, I have a Shraddha. It must be there. Maybe I have gone wrong somewhere. Let me investigate it. Let me equip myself with the prerequisites that Shastra tells us that I have to imbibe so that I can verify the truth of what is told in the Shastra. So that way, Shraddha is very important. It is the seed capital, as it were, in the pursuit of spirituality. That's what Bhagavan says. Shraddhavan labate jnanam samshayatma vinashyati. The one who has got Shraddha, in my words is what? Parameshwara's word, Guru's word, Shastra's word, certainly bound to gain the knowledge in course of time. One who doesn't have Shraddha, vinashyati, gets destroyed, the sense not that he dies, etc. He becomes useless for accomplishing any worthwhile goal in life. Jnana chhod do. Dharma, artha, kama also is useless to accomplish. Shraddha is very important. So therefore, here this person endowed with intense Shraddha. So tat trividham taptam tapaha taptam takes to the three types of tapas. What are they? Sharira, as described, physical level; Vak, oral level; Manasa, mental level. So one would take to this tapas. So with Shraddha, at the same time, afalakangshibihi yuktai. Afalakankshi. He is not bothered about the result of action. Not that he doesn't want it. He knows for certain. Having done the karma, the result is bound to come. And Bhagavan also is going to tell whether you want it or not. Once a person has done the karma, karma phala is bound to come unless he is a jnani. Generally what happens? When I do karma, our mind is preoccupied in the phala. Will I get that or not? How am I to do, etc., etc. This person is not bothered about that. He does it because this is the karma. This is the duty that is expected of me as per the Shastra. That's all. I abide by the Shastra because they have been given for our good. So that is what the criteria. Afalakangshibi. Phala is not that he gives us the phala, etc. Phala is not the criterion in doing the karma. And what is the criteria? Shastra has enjoined upon me to do this. I will do that, that's all. Yuktaihi. Yuktaihi means whether his karma or tapas bears fruit or not. Whether he succeeds or not. He is nirvikara. No waxing and waning of the mind. Mind is calm and composed, whether he is successful or a failure in that particular tapas or karma. So that is what he was satvika. Such a what tapa is called satvika tapas. Now what is the rajasa tapas? Satkaramana pujartam tapodambhena chaivayat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalamadhruvam. Says yat, whatever, naraihi, by people, tapahat, done, for what? Satkaramana pujartam, so that I can get satkara. We'll see what it is. Mana and puja. What is satkara? Not some hotel. I think I remember long back some hotel is a satkara hotel. Not hotel, satkara here. Hospitable treatment. Of course, the hotels were then kept for that reason only. A welcome treatment. Satkara. Aiye, baithe, padariye. So when you come, some people bang the door also. No. Please come. Please be seated. Satkara. Hospitable treatment. Welcome treatment. Satkara. Mana. Giving respect or honor to the person. Treating the person respectfully, honorably, expecting this from others. Expecting hospitable treatment, welcome treatment for oneself from others. Expecting respect, honor for oneself from others. Pujartham. Puja here is physically doing namaskara. In olden days, what? Wash the feet, etc., etc. Such treatment at physical level. Pujartham. What are tapas done and how? Dambhena. To show to the people, the world, you know how great tapasvi I am. I do all these things, etc. To show people. Dambhena. Whatever that is done, that is called as rajasa tapas. And chalam adhruvam. Chalam in the sense, it may give result or it may not give result. And therefore, adhruvam. Adhruvam means uncertain. Such rajas tapas is uncertain in terms of giving the result. Now, tamasa tapas. Mudha grahena atmano yat pidaya kriyate naratapaha parasyot sadhanartham va tattamasa mudarutam. By people, this tapas is done by what? Mudha grahena, by some wrong notion. Nowhere told in the Shastras. Somewhere this person picked up some wrong notion. Or he has seen some other people doing wrongly and that he thought that it's correct. Again, Atmanaha priyat, Atmanaha pidaya kriyate. And he does that tapas by afflicting himself, by giving pain to oneself thoughtlessly. Or parasya utsadanartham. Tapas is done to destroy the others, to bring harm to others. Tapas is done to bring harm to others. Tapas is done to bring harm to others. Such tapas is called tamasa tapas. So, we have seen the three types of tapas. So let us see three types of dana based on sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic disposition. Datavyamiti yaddanam diyate nupakarine deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam sattvikam srutam. The one who gives in charity, why? Datavyam. It needs to be given as per the Shastra. So, there are two types of danas. One dana is given at the Vedi. Vedi is sacrificial altar. Suppose a person is doing yajnas and he is standing at the sacrificial altar where the kunda is there, fire is kindled. At the conclusion, etc., he gives many things in charity to Ritviks, etc., at this assembled Brahmanas, etc., as told in the Vedas. The part of the yagna. This is this one type of the dana. Other is outside Vedi. The people who are in need of it. He has the capacity to share with them. He gives them. So there are two types of. So here, datavyam. It should be given. So Shastra says he has no appeal now. Yaddana, and he gives to whom? Anupakarine. One who will not do upakara, who will not pay him in return. That means he gives such a person who is either not capable of paying in return or doesn't want to give in return. Means the data, the giver, doesn't expect anything in return from the recipient of the charity. Again, deshe, kale, patre. These three are very important as far as dana, charity is concerned. Deshe, at a sacred place like Tirtha Kshetra, the pilgrimage center, Shastra says, give in dana, charity. Kale, at right time, appropriate time. They say Parva Kala. For example, at the time of eclipses, when it is over, one should give in charity, you get benefit thereof. Shastra has told that. Then Patrecha, to a fit recipient, very important. While giving anything in charity, you should see the fitness of the recipient. That's why they say, don't give money to beggars. Give them food. because we don't know how he is going to make the use of it. He may use that money for drinking. And if he does it, that papa comes to you who gave in charity. If the person who receives the charity misuses it, that papa will come to you, the donor. We have to see the patra, fitness of the person, except in the case of food and water. If anyone asks for food, if anyone asks for water, don't inquire whether it is a saint or a sinner. Give it. Shastra says so. But otherwise, in the case of other charities, patra, the bona fides, the fitness of the recipient has to be considered. So that is what is Satvika Dana. Now what is Rajasika Dhyana? Yatto pratyupakarartham phalamuddishya va punaha diyate cha pariklishtam taddanam rajasamsrutam. This person gives in charity expecting in return from that person same thing or something else. Pratyupakarartham, that you should return me afterward. Or phalamuddishya, keeping in mind, by this charity I am going to get such and such result. As per the Shastra. Means his intention is to get the result and not that he is really interested in the charity. Again, diyate cha pariklishtam. He gives with great emphasis. Yo, I have to part with this. So much. So means actually he is not happy. He doesn't want to part with it. But because circumstances or his desires, etc., he has to part with it. So with great affliction. Tad rajasam such dana. Charity is considered what? Rajas. Now tamasam. Tamasudana. Adesha kale yad danam apatre bhasya diyate asat kritam avadnyatam tattamasam udahrutam. Whatever dana, charity, is given by people in such a way. Adeshe, adesha kale. No desha, no kala. Not at the right place. Not at the right time. Apatre bhasya. Not even to the fit recipient. So, whatever dhanam, in terms of dravya, money, whatever it may be. And another thing, worst aspect of it. Asatkritam avadnyatam. See, when you give something in charity, you have to be humble in front of the one who receives it. I'm happy that you are receiving this much. I can't give much, but this much I can share with you, and you are taking it. I'm very happy. I'm obliged for that. By priyavachana, by pleasing words, that he is obliged because the other person is taking it. So that way. That is satkara. Asatkritam, such priyavachana is not there. On the contrary, speaking harshly to that person. Or avadnyatam. Insultingly, humiliating the other person. The other person is poor and is in need of it. Take it. No. Don't answer. You should not. You say, Atithirvai Vishnu. A guest who comes to your house says, Vishnu, treat him as a Vishnu. The great opportunity for you to serve. So this is what? Asatkritam avadnyatam, inserted. There's one story about this. Of course, there was a person, a rich person. who used to feed one person, needy person daily. And then only used to take the food. Yeah, that custom. And used to find a right type of person. He has that servant, etc. And used to bring it. One day it happened that it became late and they could not find a person. Finally, a person who was in need of food was brought. He was served. He straight away started eating the food. He was very hungry. The custom or the expectation of this person was, any person who comes, before they partake the food, he should pray. At least take the name of the Bhagavad. And this person straight away ate. Though he had that charitable disposition, because he didn't observe that norm of prayer, he got so infuriated. That person was eating, he drove him away without allowing him to eat further. Think of it. A hungry person was called, not that he came on his own, was called to take the food and is driven away. You can imagine the plight of that person. It seems that night, of course, he was a good person. He got a dream. And Bhagwan came and told, I took care of that person for the last 64 years. Could you not take care for one day? You drove him like that? Then this person realized it is a mistake. When you give in charity, you feel obliged. Oh, what I give is not much, little, but he is taking it, obliging me. So, with pleasing words, we have to give them. Other persons also feels good about it because he knows that he has to take something from others, which is nobody likes it actually. But the circumstances demand it, he has to take from others. So he is comforted. So priyavachana, pleasing words you have to give. But this person is what? Asatkritam, no such thing, speaking harshly. Avadnyatam, insulting. That dana is called as tamasa. Tamasa, it is tamasic in nature. Now in this context, Bhagwan gives some remedial measures if the karma, tapas, dana, etc. done by us are what is called as Vaigunya has got Vaigunya. Vaigunya means fault, defect. There are some faults and defects. How it can be ratified, how it can be changed into Sadgunya. Sadgunya means good in nature. Means how can we set right the defects in our karma, dana, tapas, etc. It is done by uttering the three names of Paramatma Tattva, Bhagavad Tattva, which have got such a power to set right, ratify the defects in our karmas, etc. So they are being told now, Om Tat Saditi Nirdesha Brahmanastri Smrutaha Brahmanastena Vedascha Yajnacha Vita Pura, not Pura, Pura. Say, these three names of Paramatma. Number one, Om. Number two, Tat. Number three, Sat. You must have heard this. Sadhu said, Om Tat Sat. So these are the three names, very close names of Paramatma. Om Tat Sat. Iti Nirdesha. Nirdesha means Nama, name or pointer. Of who? Brahmana, of Paramatma Tattva. It is Trividaha Smrutaha, considered in Vedanta Shastra by great Brahmajnanis. What are those? Om Tat Sat. And do you know his greatness? These are the three names used by Creator Brahmaji Hiranyagarbha at the time of creation Srishti. Tena means by this name, three names. Om Tat Sat, by chanting it. Pura, in the past, at the time of Srishti, at the time of beginning of the Jagat creation. What is that? Pura. But Tena, by this three names, Brahmana, Vedasha, Yajnacha, Vitaha. Vitaha, created by who? Brahma. Say Brahma, Brahman. Difference is there. Brahma, masculine, stands for one of the Trimurtis. We call Trinity, but the Trinity has got some Western meaning for that. They mean something else. Better you say Trimurtis. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. That Brahma or Hiranyagarbha, one above it, created the world of what? That created Brahmana, the most exalted individual. Vedaha, the very scriptures. Yajnaha, karmas done in dedication to Ishvara by chanting Om Tat Sat. He first chanted Om Tat Sat and created. Therefore, Om Tat Sat got a very great relevance, great meaning, great importance. Gita Pura. Now, how these three names are utilized when Om is uttered, when Tat is uttered, and when the, what is that, Sat is uttered. Tasmadomityudaharitya yajnadana tapakriyaha pravartante vidhanoktaha satatam brahmavadinam. In the case of Brahmavadi, here Brahma means Veda. Brahma has many meanings. Primarily, Brahma means what? Satchidananda Brahma, the Chaitanya Paramatma Tattva. Secondarily, Brahma can mean the Srishtikarta Brahma. Third, Brahmana. Fourth, Vedas. Vedas are called Brahma. But see the context. But mainly Brahma is used for Satchidananda Brahma. Here, Brahmavadinam, Vedavadinam, those are adapted Vedas. Say, whether they do Yajna, Dana, Tapa, Kriya, and how they do Vidhanokta. You know what I mean? Which have been enjoined by the Shastra. They do it. Udaharitya means Ucharya, by pronouncing Om. Om. So that is how they do that. Of course, in the Yajna Yagas, etc., Om is used many times to give a consent. See, Yajna Yaga is a very network. Different types of Ritviks are there. So that while doing, they have to take the consent of the connected Ritvik. And that's one chief officiating priest is there. Brahma. He is like a supervisor. He sees all that is going on. Not that whether they work or not, that is not a because they are all Ritviks. They are honest. But whether inadvertently, any mistakes like this, and a mistake, there Brahma gives the remedial measure to rectify it. Otherwise, the result will not come. Brahma. At times they have to take the permission of Brahma. He gives a consent. Om. Om means what? Yes. Suppose somebody does mistake. Om, Om, Om. You are doing some mistake. So like that. But that is a different thing. So here, Yajna, Dana, Tapa, Karma, etc., as told in the Shastras, they are doing what? By uttering the Om. Then Tat. When Tat is used, Tadityanavisandhaya Phalam Yajna Tapa Kriya Dana Kriyascha Vividha Kriyante Moksha Kamshibhi. Moksha Kamshibhi. Those who want to gain moksha, those who want to discover directly one's true nature, which is Paramananda Swarupa, pure Jnana Swarupa, ever existent in nature, without any trace of sorrow. It is the nature of you and me. But due to ignorance, we have landed in the present plight of ours, called as samsari. Called as what? Samsari. All because of mistaken identity, wrong identity, taking myself to be the thing which is truly not me, and being not at all aware of what I am in reality. May appear strange, but it is the fact. It is the truth. Vedanta doesn't create some Satchidananda Paramatma, Paramananda Swarupa, etc. It says you only, sir. All that Vedanta tries to do, provided you are available, to make you give up all wrong notions of yourself, and finally prepare the mind in such a way that finally what remains is what you are in reality. Paramananda Swarupa, Janma Marana Rahita, Dukkha Rahita, Nitya, Sarvavyapi. You remain what you are. Vedanta helps you. Of course, you have to re-engineer yourself, re-transform your personality in such a way that your mind gets tuned to what you are in reality. Vedanta is not some cock and bull. It points out the reality, provided you are available. Ball is in your court. Vedanta is all the time ready to do that. And I will tell you personally to you, sooner this is done, better for us. Because to this universal problem of aspiring to be happy all along, to live forever, not to suffer sorrow at any time, with the undercurrent of all that we do, worldly activities, spiritual activities, whatever it may be, can never be fulfilled by that pursuit. And at the same time, actually, in the history of humanity, nobody has succeeded by this. And yet, you can't give up that pursuit. Try. No more effort to be happy. No more effort to get rid of sorrow. No more effort to continue to live. Can you? No. So, whether you like or not, one day, and that day maybe even after kalpas and kalpas, you have to come to this path of discovering what you are in reality. Why not expedite? Why not accelerate the pursuit right now? Why not take seriously the Shastras like Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, that Bhakti, Ramayana, Bhagavata? Why not right now? Bhagavan Nama Mahima. So, sooner the better. At least make a start. Because this pursuit is such that whatever efforts you have put forth will never go waste, even if you fail to gain the final result in this birth. This is the only pursuit where the efforts get carried forward in future births. Bhagavan has told in this Gita only, Neha bhikramanashosti pratyavayo na vidyate. Arjuna, this pursuit of Atma Vichara, Atma Jnana, Brahmajnana, Bhagavad Jnana, which I am now teaching you. See, Neha Bhikraminashvasti. Even if you put little effort, it can never get destroyed. In other pursuit, either you succeed, or if you leave halfway, your all efforts go. Pratyavayana visate. Adverse effect is not there. There are many pursuits. If you don't do rightly, you will get the wrong result. It's not there. So therefore, we should take to Gitas, etc., not lightly, very seriously. We don't know how long we are going to be there. So sooner the better, not that. After retirement, देखेंगे. Any guarantee? You will be there after retirement. God's grace remain, but any guarantee? No. Therefore, so here, we should take into consideration the seriousness of taking to the pursuit of gaining Atma Dhyan, etc. Of course, for that if required, Bhakti, etc. do come in picture. They have an indispensable role. So that is how here, Moksha Kankshidhi, those who want to gain the knowledge of oneself, to get freed from samsara. So what they do, they take to the performance of Yajna, Dana, Tapa, Kriya, and Dana, different of Dana, etc. Tad. By uttering Tat, Anavisandhaya Phalam, without keeping an eye on the result of an action. Is Tat. Yes, Tat. Now, the usage of Sat. Sadbhave sadhubhave cha saditte tat prayujyate prashaste karmani tata satchabda partha uchyate yujyate. Sadbhave sadhubhave. Sadbhava means something good. You wanted to have it, but you didn't have it. But now you have got it. For someone wanted to have a son. They had no son. But now you got the son. Sat. Means what? That which was not there, which you wanted, now you got it. Sadbhava. Sadhubhava. Sadhubhava means the person with a bad conduct. But now he has changed for good. It has taken to good conduct. Sadhu, sadhu. Or sadhubhava. In this sense, Sat word is used. Also, Prashaste Karmani, in auspicious karmas, such as, say, marriage, Upanayana ceremony, thread ceremony. Sat, marriage is a holy institution. It's a way of life. Not khao piyo, maja karo, make merry. No. See, wife is said to be sahadharmacharini, the partner in the path of the leading the life of dharma. So it means a joint venture to gain the highest. See, in Vedic dharma, anything and everything is recommended is meant for progressing higher and higher in the spiritual pursuit, directly or indirectly. Many pursuit at their, that means at the superficial look, may not appear to be for spiritual pursuit, but indirect is meant for that. So therefore, vivahadam, in marriage, etc. Sat sat. Sat means that is a good thing. That. Or other thing is Yadne tapasidane cha Siti saditi chochate karma chaiva tadartiyam saditteva abhidhiyate. Sthiti, the state of yours while doing some yajna, while doing some dana, or while doing some tapas. That state is called as sat. Or tadarthiyam karma. Karma done in dedication to tad here stands for Parameshwar. Yajna. See, any karma done in dedication to Ishwar is called yajna. So therefore, karmas in dedication to Ishvara is also called as what? Sat, it is called. So now, about Shraddha told, if this Shraddha is not there, what is the nature of that, whatever that is done? By describing that, Bhagavan conclude this chapter. Ashraddhaya hutam dattam tapastat taptam kritam chayat asadityuchyate partha nacha tat pretya no iha. Says that which is either yajna hutam, dana dattam, tapas taken to, or any karma done, how? Ashraddhaya. Shraddha is not in the Shastras. Manmane karo. It does as it likes. Yes, it is called as what? Sat. Better don't indulge in such things. Why? Nacha tat pretya no iha. Such karma, such things done without Shraddha, neither they will give you good result hereafter in terms of heaven, etc., nor iha. They will not give you a good result here while living. Useless, waste. Better know the Shastras, have full Shraddha in that, and do with Shraddha. So with this, the Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga gets over. Now we have got the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which summarizes all that was taught so far. And that summary is such that it is not only the summary of Gita Shastra, it also happens to be the summary of entire Vedas. The summary of what truly the Vedas aim at, which is contained in the Upanishadic portion called Jnana Kanda, because the subject matter of Veda is vast and diverse. So it needs to be ascertained what is the final tatparya, what is the final teaching that the Vedas aim at. It is this Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, called Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya. So how is it so? That is what Bhagavan is going to tell us in chapter 18, which happens to be the Tatparya the main purport of Veda Shastra. So now question. Here is a question. What is the purpose of reciting Shanti thrice at the end of Vedic prayers, especially Shanti mantras? In Upanishads, depending on from which Vedas it has come, there is a specific Shanti mantra. Some chant at the beginning of the studies of the Upanishad, etc. Some at the end of it. But they conclude it, Om Shanti Shanti. Why thrice Shanti? See, Shanti mantras are meant to ward off the obstacles and make our study more rewarding, more precise, more fruitful. That is there in the content of the mantra. Why thrice Shanti at the end? Because it is to ward off, get away from obstructions in our pursuit coming from three distinct places or entities. They are called tapatraya. Three types of afflictions, obstructions. And this can be at adhyatmika level, at our bodily level, adi bhautika level, at the level of surrounding to us, adi daivika level, because of some phenomenal powers. So, afflictions or obstructions in our pursuit of study can be from our own body level or what is there in surrounding or from phenomenal powers. For example, I should have good health. You are studying and you have severe headache. Is not an obstruction. Big problem. You are not feeling well. Indigestion or some disease. Oh Bhagavan, I'm taking this such a noble, higher pursuit. Please ward off this such obstruction, Shanti, to ward off the adhyatmika tapa, affliction. Then adi bhautika tapa, afflictions arising from surrounding. So olden days, they're studying in the forest. A tiger may come, a snake may come. What will the study afterwards? Nowadays, when the cat comes, there are people, they get scared of cat also. Leave alone chuha, rat or mouse. Such, suppose you are studying riots or somebody or neighbor loudspeakers blaring. war, thieves. So this is what reasons are around you. Shanti. May they be warded off. Third one is phenomenal power. Drought, flooding, thunderstrike, lightning struck, earthquake, tsunami. There's no control, phenomenal powers. Shanti. So, these are the three types of sources of trouble, obstructions, are being warded off by a sincere prayer to Bhagavan. Please ward them off. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. If prayed with Shraddha and sincerity, prayers have to work. Prayers do work. Prayers never go waste. It depends on the intensity of your Shraddha and intensity of the prayer. Recently, I came across a news how the Shraddha rewards. It is in Karnataka. There's a place called Tumkur, near Bangalore only, a district. There was a drought. Government announced that area to be drought area. There are few villages, and Tumkur is said to be a place of ragi, millet, no ragi, natni, that metal. A very that millet which is most in demand is. They wanted to give that millet to an organization which is somewhere near Bangalore, called place called Muddenhalli, who run a project called Annapurna project, which provides, I think, about 10 million or so school-going poor children with nutritious hot breakfast. Because the principle is no child should go to school on hungry stomach. Neither good for the child, for the health-wise, nor she can study, and that is not the great loss to the nation in terms of future. The citizens who could have better if they were taken care at their young age, because of poverty they can't do. So they are provided. Then they thought of manufacturing themselves a nutritious powder. They made a formula for that. The main base is ragi. The drought was there. These few farmers in few villages said, we will give this ragi to them so that the poor children are fed and they need not go empty stomach to the school. So they all gathered, brought those seeds to a divine personage, took his blessings and went and sowed the seeds. And ardently they prayed, Bhagavan, please give rain, not for ourselves, but for the poor children. They should not go starve, they should not starve, etc. One day happened, drought area, no rain. 2 days, no rain. 3 days, no rain, few days passed. They became desperate. Finally, someone suggested all the farmers to assemble at a Shiva temple which was in their area. And let us pray. So all of them assembled and prayed to Shiva. Bhagavan, we elderly people might have done many mistakes. We may have many defects, but punish us. But please see that the children are not punished. Please send the rain. Let this ragi go to them and they get the food. For our mistake, don't hold them responsible. Ardently, with full devotion, they said repeatedly, hold us responsible for this. Punish us, but not the poor children. That rain, night rain, and sufficient rain. Surprisingly, the government declared this in this drought, this district zone, this is the area only which has got rain. And to such a surprise, not even 1 meter beyond that boundary of these farmers, no rain. Only that. And that farmers were so grateful because they could do something for poor children. Of course, they will get a prize, but main thing was the children. So, with proper Shraddha and devotion, if prayers are taken to, nothing is impossible to accomplish in the world. And you need not be a great scholar. Even, see, because of this fad of modernity, we deprive ourselves of many opportunities of accomplishing higher and higher things by means of prayers, such as not big thing, Rama Raksha Stotra, Hanuman Chalisa, Vishnu Sahasranama, Shiva Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, simply chanting. If it is that also a burden, take name one, Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tattulyam, Rama Nama Varanane. Shiva tells Parvati, O Devi, one Rama name is equal to 1,000 names of Vishnu. And how much you have to spend for this? Samarth Ramdas says, Nama Gita Fukase, Fukase, Fukat. He did not spend even a single paisa. But we lack our Shraddha. Not to pray, become a pray, this is what fashion. We can accomplish many things, much more indispensable in the spiritual pursuit. If you really have devotion and take to spiritual pursuit, rest assured, Bhagavan has given the assurance. Yoga kshemam vahamyaham. I will take care of your yoga and kshema in the pursuit. What is yoga? Apraptasya prapti. What you need for your pursuit, you have not got it. I will see that you get it. What is kshema? Praptasya rakshanam. You have got it, I'll see that it's protected, it doesn't lose. Yoga kshemam vahamyam. Actually, all our pursuits are guided by yoga kshema. That's why LIC, yoga kshemam vahamyam. The person who designed that is a genius. He has thought of it. Because all pursuits are guided by Yogakshema. Bhagavan says, have Shraddha, pray, take the right pursuit, assurance, I will take care of it. It is not assurance of our modern politicians. Bhagavan's statement can never go wrong. Even if you have forgotten, it will catch you by the ear. Why did you ask for this? Have it. You can totally rely on Bhagavan. In whatever name, in whatever form you may worship, doesn't matter. So, prayers, if taken to properly with full Shraddha, they must bear result. Om. Om. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Om. Shanti. Shanti.